Hello, I'm Brian Blessed. Tonight, I'm going to tell you all about a rather loud friend of mine, a little moshling called Brian, who lives in the wonderful twilight world of Moshi. So snuggle down, close your eyes, cozy up, and relax. Brian is a moshling, a booming blusteroo, a total virtuoso when it comes to ballyhoo. He's louder than a foghorn, more thunderous than 10 jets. His voice goes to 11. That's as noisy as it gets. Being loud makes Brian proud. Projecting is his thing. He lives life full fortissimo, and you should hear him sing. It's not so bad being this noisy first thing in the morning. But Brian's voice still booms at night when all his friends are yawning. He's tried before to tone things down, to keep his volume lower. But even then, his voice was like a blast from cracker blower. So Brian's going on a quest to quell what friends are hearing. And tonight, his journey kicks off with a spot of mountaineering. Brian waits till twilight, then sets off on his trip. He heads to Kilimanjaro, where you really can't let rip. This mighty mountain's caked in snow, its peaks concealed by cloud. So the last thing anyone should be is boisterous or loud. The reason Brian's here is 'cause he's heard a curious rumor, which was probably spread by moshlings with a playful sense of humor. Apparently, a sanctuary is hidden on the mountain. And within it lies a very special Keiko fountain. The fountain's magic water is said to be quite wondrous, for sipping it makes drinkers' voices calmer and less thunderous. Brian tiptoes through the snow. He isn't taking chances. The slightest sound could wake the bears or trigger avalanches. The mountain looks so magical. The stars above are glimmering, while frosted slopes and snow-clad trees are twinkling and shimmering. As Brian trudges higher and higher, he spots the sanctuary. Then frosty moshlings gather round and hand him cups of tea. They show him round the sanctuary with snow stuffed in their ears. 'Cause Brian's voice is legendary and has been so for years. This place is quite fantastic, like a fortress carved from ice. And all the frosty moshlings say it's just like paradise. "Can you take me to your fountain, please?" booms Brian while they wonder. But the frosty moshlings stroke their chins as if to think and ponder. A little snowtop whispers, "Our magic fountain's broken." But it doesn't really bother us, 'cause we're all softly spoken. Brian asks the moshlings, "Why is your fountain bust?" "It's very old," the moshlings say, "and runs on cosmic dust. We usually collect the dust by sending a balloon to a huge enchanted crater on the dark side of the moon." "So what's the problem?" Brian asks. "Why not send it now?" "I must reduce my volume, but I really don't know how." "We can't," reply the moshlings. "Our balloon requires hot air, and thanks to recent spending cuts, we haven't much to spare." Brian laughs. "Oh, leave that to me. Just show me your balloon. They say hot air is my forte, so I'll have it airborne soon." Moshlings walk with Brian to a launch pad they've created. And there he sees the big balloon, all saggy and deflated.
You're too loud.
Brian takes a great big breath, but doesn't start to blow. Instead, he starts to bellow stuff from movies, plays and shows, theatrical performances, and legendary bits. Poems, rants, soliloquies, and all his greatest hits. The big balloon begins to rise as Brian tells more stories of wonderful adventures and all his former glories. He even tells the one about the time he yelled out, "Dive!" and mentions how he's always asked to say, "Gordon's alive!" The hot air Brian produces inflates the big balloon. So he hops into its basket and heads towards the moon. The moshlings wave as Brian rises into the night sky. They really hope that this is just farewell and not goodbye. Brian and his big balloon are now in outer space. Its extraordinary beauty puts a huge smile on his face. Twinkling stars illuminate the darkness they festoon as Brian slowly drifts towards the glowing, moshy moon. He'd love to search the swooniverse, to discover and explore, and boldly go where no Moshi has ever gone before. But Brian doesn't have the time. He needs that cosmic dust. So he yells into infinity to add some extra thrust. Finally, he touches down to see what he can find. It's one small step for Brian, one giant leap for Moshi kind. He sees the massive crater and skips towards its rim, then starts to sweep the cosmic dust into a little bin. Back inside the basket now, the full bin by his side, Brian sees a spaceship, but it's unidentified. It lands in front of his balloon. It's alien, there's no doubt, 'cause when its front ramp lowers, several zoshlings wander out.
We come in peace.
They say to Brian.
Do you need a hand?
Yes, I think I do, he booms. My landing ropes are jammed. The zoshlings use their phasers to zap the ropes in half. And as the basket rises, they're all floored by Brian's laugh. When he finally disappears, the zoshlings all agree that the creature they've encountered is as noisy as can be. Meanwhile, Brian's feeling tired. It's been a busy night. But he needs a little more hot air to help complete his flight. As Brian drifts past asteroids, his big balloon starts sagging. And because he's feeling sleepy now, his energy is flagging. But even so, he manages a very loud rendition of a marvelous performance he once gave in an audition. The hot air he produces inflates the balloon once more. But Brian doesn't notice. He's performing an encore. All this lively bluster is superb, but never stops. And causes the balloon to get so big, it finally pops. The balloon shoots off at hyperspeed, with Brian underneath. So he grabs the basket tightly, shuts his eyes, and grits his teeth. Luckily, it blasts him down towards the Moshi Mountain, right beside the launch pad, near the Shut-Your Cake-Hole fountain. Brian crashes in the snow, stunned, but safe and sound. Then grabs his bin of cosmic dust as moshlings gather round. They walk towards the fountain, which looks very old indeed. But the moshlings claim the dust will get it working. Guaranteed. Brian pours the cosmic dust into the fountain's pump. "I hope this works," he bellows, "or I look a proper chump." Then just as he's about to sulk, he sees some little drips So he grabs a cup, fills it up, then puts it to his lips. By now, the fountain's in full flow, and Brian's had a drink. But my voice is just as loud, he roars. Your fountain's on the blink. The frosty moshlings don't reply. They point towards a sign, a message carved upon the plinth that's been there all the time. It seems the sign's a proverb or a motto of some kind. But Brian didn't see it, 'cause his words were thick with grime. The fountain's flowing water has washed the muck away. So Brian puts his glasses on. Let's see. What does this say? There's one thing to remember, no matter what you seek, and that's to always take a breath and think before you speak. Brian's just about to talk, but then he hesitates. He rubs his beard, which might seem weird, and then he waits and waits. Finally, he sniffs and says, "Oh, that's really very moving." And as he talks, he notices his voice sounds rather soothing. The frosty moshlings dig the snow out from their little ears. And even though it's very late, they give their friend 3 cheers. All I need to do, says Brian, is think before I roar. 'Cause no one wants to hear me yell when they're all trying to snore. He thanks his frosty moshling friends and leaves the sanctuary, then heads back home to tell this tale, 'cause Brian, folks, is me.